Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm a reader of the cosmic weather. I'm an intuitive. I'm here to share with you my take on what's coming up this week and how you can best navigate yourself through the current cosmic environment. So, my beautiful friends, people, I want you to cast your mind back, right? A few weeks ago, I told you for weeks and weeks and weeks, hey dudes, chill, like the weather's super cool, like it's super nurturing, there's not much going on, take this break while it's here. It was like vacation time, you know? Look after yourself, like we're good, like it's good. And, you know, remember life is like, you know, like this, right? And yeah, I am going to tell you that this week is hectic, and I did tell you last week it was a bit hectic, and probably about halfway through the week before that, yeah. But I'm not here always telling you like buckle up, it's like pretty intense. But when it is going to be like that, I've got to tell you, because not to put fear in you, but to forearm you, like I always refer to. If there's a storm, if there's a tsunami coming, you want to know about it, yeah? You want to know so you can prepare. So, you know, someone said to me the other day, you know, oh my God, like, you're always like, you know, it's always like a bit, oh, this is, and I'm like, yeah, because that's the current circumstances, the current weather, it's the world that we're living in right now. Like, it's pretty hectic, yeah? So, this week, actually, when this goes out, I'm recording this just, you know, a few days before the 21st, but this goes out on the 21st, and that day is pretty hectic, like really hectic. We have the full moon in Capricorn peaking right out, yeah, and the energy just before that and after that is like intense. And this is like a full moon of all full moons, like a proper full moon. Yeah, it's the second consecutive full moon in Capricorn. That means the universe is like really saying, hey, listen up. Yeah, full moon is all about revelations, illuminations. It's like shining the light on something you couldn't see before. That's why the light is so bright. It's like shining on kind of shadows and things, you know. That's quite, you know, why full moons we can be oversensitive or like a little bit, you know, because things coming up to the surface, emotions, external things coming up to be seen, depending on what star it's near or reflecting on, is what theme we're working with. And this is the second one consecutively working on Capricorn, and I truly believe this is like deep karmic stuff. Like, if we think about kind of this alignment, and there's so much around it, you know, like I was just talking about the kind of the moon and a star, yeah, but there is so many different really important, powerful aspects of planets that are really activating this full moon. That's why I'm telling you, like, it's a big one, a really big one, and it's deep and it can be quite heavy, and it's like, if we look at it in the real light, it's like a time that we can have huge revelations. So the fact that it's the second one, it's like a story that's been playing out for you. And it'll be quite a deep story because it's Capricorn. Yeah, something you've had to really work on, like one of those old traumas, or, you know, whatever it is. It's deep, it's an old story, is coming to the end. And it's like, as it comes to the end, it can wobble us, it can, you know, rattle our sense of security and belonging and all that kind of really deep stuff. And when it comes up, it's like time to release, let go, free, end old karmic cycles. Yeah, old ways, old stories that, you know, we're ready to let go of. And remember that life's a cycle. We're always doing this, but, you know, sometimes they're really like deep ones. But the beautiful thing about this full moon is I really feel like as the ending happens, it's like we can see the new beginning. So the light is really shining on the next part where we need to do the work, where we need to take action, where we need to change. So there's this beautiful, shifting happening, but it's big. Like this week is big. We start, this week with this full moon. It's huge. And it's not just a momentary, like, oh, there's a full moon that peaked, there you go, it's gone. It's like its influence is kind of building, peaking, and then kind of working through its magic. So have a real look. What is coming up for you? What has been coming up for you the last 6 weeks? What is that thing that's been kind of playing out, coming up? What is it that you need to shut the door on? Where is it that, this light is really illuminating and really making you look at what action step you're going to take now that's different? It might feel like your foundations are being really kind of dug up, and there's some little bit crazy aspects on this full moon, a little bit like unpredictable. So, there might be some outbursts, and you might really learn like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. There's something here, and rather than just kind of staying in the, let's step back and go, okay, what was that for me? Why did that come up? What's it really triggering? What needs to change? I don't want to do that again. It's big, it's deep, it's heavy, it's real, it's raw, it's exciting, it's illuminating, it's movement forward, it's growth, it's all the things we truly love, really, isn't it? So it's a big week. So we've got that happening at the beginning of the week, yeah? And then luckily, right afterwards, we go from Cancer season into Leo season. And they're just the two things that I'm going to focus on, because they're the two highlights, I think, of this week. Yeah, because I could sit here for probably an hour and tell you this is happening, and it's like all in a week. But moving from Cancer season to Leo season, I'm like, oh, praise the Lord. Yeah, Cancer, we can kind of get caught in those emotions and like stability and like all the things that, let's put it this way, I'd rather be in Leo season. Let's have some fun, let's play, let's get out there a little bit, like let's stop crying, let's stop being mopey, like get our energy back, like let's go. And I feel like it's perfect after this full moon, because like the build up to this full moon's probably had you feeling a little bit like funky at times, also empowering. Yeah, so you might kind of be coming to the end of this cycle with a different energy of, rather than crying about, oh, how do I feel? Where is this? Like more like, I don't care anymore. Like it's done. Like I'm better, I'm bigger, I'm worth more. It could be playing out in lots of different ways. Yeah, but as we come out of that energy, wouldn't it be nice to just have a moment of like, playtime, like let's leave the classroom for 10 minutes and just like have a little play. And that's kind of middle week. Yeah, so Leo season's here for a few weeks, like let's enjoy it. Yeah, there is some really harsh alignments coming through. We are in a massive time of change. We are stepping into real newness. We do have to be so careful, regardless of whether the moon's full or this or that, or whether, Uranus is peaking wherever, it's irrelevant. Like we're living in times of huge change and transformation. We're on the brinks of like a revolution, really. Big stuff is shifting and changing. Old ways are becoming so out of date, they can't go forward. Yeah, and all this cosmic weather is just helping us in this shift, in this change. So, you just got to look after yourself through this. You got to just keep checking in, doing your self-work. Where am I at? Where am I going? Am I being true to myself? Am I living in my highest values? Where do I need to grow? What do I need to heal next? Because we're never going to get there, and it's never going to be done while we're in the classroom of life. So while we're here, let's learn and let's grow as much as we possibly can. It's big times. Make sure you look after yourself. Two of the most important things right now, sunshine and water. Just make sure you're getting enough. Yeah. I'm going to see so many of you live online under this full moon. And I know when you're feeling it, because, the build up, the bookings are coming through, and I'm like, yeah, because you know we need to be there. We need to be there together. I want to support you through this shift, through this change. Yeah. As I say, it feels like it's not even just the foundations that are being kind of, you know, dug up. It's like they're being ripped up. And that's because there's some deeper, more solid framework being put in place, which is going to carry us for a long time forward. So I'll see lots of you live online Monday, the 22nd, 7 p.m. Brisbane time. We're working under that full moon, and yeah, take all the lessons and all the blessings that it wants to give us and really create that shift. So I'm excited for that. And those that I won't see on that, I will see you here next week for your next forecast. Have an amazing week. Big love.